Step 2 is going to be looking at the surrounding area to get some resources for the compost heap. I'm going to be getting some leaves. I'm just going to pick them up, put stuff in the bag, I'm going to collect some. So what I'm doing is just dragging my foot, and then it just builds up a pile. And there we go. So I've got compost heap. Add the leaves and give it a little mix. And there we go. Next layer of the compost. Next thing I'm going to be collecting is these wood chips. We get access to these at the allotment, so I'm going to be collecting some of these to mulch some of the stuff. You can also find wood chips by just having a chat to a local tree surgeon. More often than not, they're more than willing to let you have some. Just added the layer of wood chip, which will slowly break down and feed the raspberries. It'll also stop the weeds coming up through. Right here I have my wine caps. The wine caps obviously feed on the wood and help break it down, so it'll be a great, give me wine caps, feed the plants and keep everything happy. So next to my cooker I just keep this little pot. This is where I keep all the food scraps and take it regularly around to the allotment. This one could do with being a bit bigger. We produce quite a lot of offcuts and scrap just from the kids really. So the compost heat is slowly starting to heat up. It's getting to about 20 degrees. The ground temperature is about 6, so that's good. It's starting to get active. All I'm going to do is keep feeding it by adding some of the scrap food into the middle, dig a little hole. It's quite important to put the tarp over the top. This keeps anything from digging around in there. Also keeps excess water out and just keeps some of the heat in, so keep it nice and happy. The final thing I'm going to forage for is animal manure. Here is a stables. They've got some lovely cows as well, but this is a pile of horse manure that they're looking to get rid of. Most stables are happy to get rid of it because it's a waste product and it's hard to get rid of. So I'm hoping this manure is going to kick-start the compost pile, add some nitrogen and get things going. I've got about 4 bags, some of it rotted, some of it fresh, to see if we can do this. The way that I'm going to add this to the pile is first by taking a layer of the compost that's started and then adding a layer of the horse manure. There are lots of worms, which is a good way of composting, but not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a hot compost, so above 35 degrees, which is going to kill all the weed seeds and make it happen a lot faster. So next layer is going to be of manure, then some of the leaves and food scraps, and just pancake it up until it's full. The aeration happens in this as well, so I should keep it nice and happy, and I'll come feedback on how it's getting on shortly.